Alright, Crewton Ramone's housemath.com. We got a screencast going here where we talk about playing with square numbers, getting a feel for what they are. So what do? We made some stuff out of Play-Doh.
Yep.
And so we made a 2 in our little Play-Doh 2 factory.
We made a 2
And what
out
else?
of Play-Doh.
And what else do we do?
Made a 3 out of Play-Doh.
Alright, yeah, let's show that too. Okay, so there's a 3, right? There's a 2 after we got done. All we're doing is getting very close to a 2, right? So here we can see 2, and we're just playing around with Play-Doh because it's the first day of the year and they got leftover Christmas presents. And then here's how I made a stamp on it, right? So it really looks like a 3, right? So then we could take it out, and it's pretty close. It's a little bit bigger than a 3, but not too much. And then you got to take them and turn them into squares, right? So he just took his 2, and that's all we're doing is making a square out of it, right?
And it was hard for my dad and me.
To make a perfect square, right?
Yep.
Had to spend a lot of time fooling around with it, right? But we got pretty close, didn't we?
Yep.
And now we can see, right, get a feel for what a 2 square is. This is the same volume as a 2, but we turned it into a 2. And can you see that it's 1, and how much was it? Do you remember? It's not 1.5, it was a little bit less than 1.5.
1.4.
Yeah, something like that, exactly. And then here is the 3, right? And now what are you going to do? Crush it up and make it into a square, right? Right? It's kind of fun, wasn't it? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, no? Yeah.
Actually, no.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. We're just playing with 3, though. Just fooling around and seeing if we could make and figure out what a 3 square looked like. You did a pretty good job. There's you squishing it together. Really, so that was no fun at all, huh?
No.
Just drudgery. You're pretty funny. Come and see. Okay, so there it is. Can we see? Oh, look at that. So that's 1, and it's very close to 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 1 point something. So then actually we pulled around with a calculator, and we can see that a square root of 2, we just put the 2 in and hit the square root key, is 1.41. You can really see that it is. Look, we're going to do a little more. We'll see in a second here. And that the 3 square, when we square root 3, we got 1.73, and actually because we had a little extra clay there, it looks like a little more like 1.8 or 1.9, but we can sure see that it's more than 1.5, and it's actually 1.732. And see, now these numbers are starting to mean something to the little boy, right, who's 5. It's not just numbers on a calculator. And then we took a look. We even took a pencil and see that that's about halfway through, just estimating. So this is about 1.4, and then there's half, and that's certainly more than half, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not quite, right? So right there, that's about 1.73, 1.8, right, with our estimation. And that's all we're doing. Just getting a feel for what does it mean when I take 3 and square root it? What does it mean when I take 2 and square root it? And you were able to get your hands on it, right? And when you get your hands on it, you get more understanding. It's as simple as that. So then we talked a little bit about what does it mean when we talk about the decimal. So we used our imagination and said, look, if I took this right here and stretched it out to make it a 10, so it was that big, that's what we mean. 1.4 would be about till there, right? We took that 1 and made it into a big square, like a big red square, right? One side would be 10, right? And I should have taken a picture of a big red square. And then over here we can see where it would be on this. That's it. That's all we're doing, fooling around. How long did that take?
Not very long
Right?
at all.
Correct. Alright, so if they want to get more information, where should they go?
CrewtonRamone'sHouseMath.com for more.
Thanks.